Hi friends, welcome to today's episode of Daily Market Analysis. Here we discuss about the inputs given in our Telegram group and the logic behind those inputs. Okay, so coming on to today's trade. Yesterday night itself, we told you that things are looking really positive in US and Europe, and Dow Jones has crossed 31,000 and Nasdaq has crossed 13,000. That is historic. Since Nasdaq was really positive, we told you that today IT companies will be really positive because when the Nasdaq went down 2 days before, IT companies also went down. So it was natural that IT companies will be going up today. And also, today was the day of the TCS result to come, and this will automatically take the market up. We had given the Infosys data also. These are not stock recommendations actually. These are just our inputs for educational purpose. I told you yesterday that the closing of US and European market in positive does not guarantee a positive opening in Indian market. Okay. To sustain it, we need to check the futures in the morning. These are the indices closing yesterday. Okay. All are positive, highly positive. These are the futures today morning. You can see futures of US 30, SAP 500, Nasdaq, DAX, and FTSE was really positive in the morning. So we got two green signals. Okay, one green signal was closing of the US and European market, and the second one was positiveness in US and European market today morning. That is in the futures. And then coming on to SGX Nifty, it was trading at 14,282. So that was really positive, and Asian markets were also positive. So there was no red signal. And one more important thing was that yesterday, what happened yesterday is the market opened 150 points in a gap up at 14254. Okay. So what brought down the market is there was a lot of option sellers in 14,200, 250 and 300. So if the market goes up, they will be the end losers. Okay, so these are the big institutions that are trading in the market, so they won't lose. They brought down the market yesterday. Yesterday was an expiry day. Okay, today there was no such thing, and that was another positive signal for an uptrend market. Okay, so you can see this is a typo error. I meant that there are no call option sellers. Okay, I had corrected lately. It was a typo error. What I predicted was market will be opening at around 14,255. So you can see market opened at 14,258. As I told you, there will be a small dip and it will take support and then rally. Likewise, there was a small dip and it took support again at the same point and then moved up. And as told yesterday, it really was an uptrending day for IT stocks, and it finished as a top gainer with 3.6 percentage. And why these IT stocks are going up is this is because of the Q3 results. It is expected that IT companies will be having very good results. Okay, and also you can see Nifty Auto is going up because sales data is very high for these 3 months, and these auto companies are expected to make good profits. And you can see all the companies mentioned in the morning, 8 o'clock, had made good profits today. You can see Infosys, TCS, Wipro, Coforge, etc., are making good amount of profit. So in the coming day, TCS may see some kind of profit booking, but Infosys and Wipro results are yet to come. That is on January 13th, and up to that, it is expected to move up. And I also gave the levels for today, and also the 30 minutes level was given. 30 minutes level means that first 30 minutes bar, upper and lower level. Okay, and this was the level for Nifty 14,258. That is the opening, and 14,238. So coming on to first data of option chain analysis, we told you at 9:42 itself that the 14,200 will be acting as a good support because these put option sellers were increasing minute by minute. You can see at 9:42 itself, change in operators at 14,200 is 8 lakhs and 14,250 is 5 lakhs. So there was clarity in Nifty that it would go up, and I told that in Bank Nifty it lacks clarity. Bank Nifty lacks clarity whether it will go up or down. Bank Nifty was stagnant throughout the day within a range of 150 points. Coming back to Nifty, you can see at 10:50 the change in open interest in put option at 14,300 was 10 lakhs, and 14,250 was 15 lakhs, and 14,200 was 19 lakhs. So it was sure that it will be an uptrending day, At that time also I told you that 14,300 will be a good resistance to break, and if Nifty is stable above 14,000, it means that it will go up to 14,500. These are my intuitions in the market. I am not predicting the market, my intuitions. You can use the same techniques to learn how I do it. Okay, why I said was 14,300 had the highest call option selling in the close range. So you can see 28 lakhs, that was the highest. Coming back to Nifty, you can see 14,300. It was respected most of the time, and we had drawn a resistance line in the morning itself, that is 14,310. If it breaks, we can expect a good momentum. Okay, because it will give more spikes in 14,300 to 14,305, and 14,300 was a technically sound resistance, and we have to close it with a big candle to get momentum and break it, and we got it at 1435. That is the I think the IT stocks and auto stocks rally. Then it took support around 14,305, you can see, and then it went up. This was helped by IT and auto sectors. And now coming on to FIA data, you can see FIS has pumped in 13,000 crores and sold only 7,000 crores, and the net value is 6,000 crores. That is very big value, and they are continuing that pumping of money into the Indian market. And you can see DAS are selling for net value of 2,300 crores. Okay, we can continue to have a bullish view in the Nifty in the coming week. In November, they invested around 62,000 crores. December, it was around 65,000 crores, and in January, I think it is close to 10,000 crores. So it is really an encouraging view for the bulls. And coming on to Monday's trade, analyzing the option chain, you can see the call option sellers are exiting their position from 14,100 to 14,300. So the next high resistance will come at 14,500. 14,400 also, there are 19 lakh open interest, but I think they will continue to exit their positions on Monday if the bullishness persists in the IT and auto sector. And also you have to consider the comeback in Reliance. Reliance was 1% positive today. That is a good factor that will contribute to the upward movement of the Nifty. And coming on to supports, you can see there is immense support at 14,200. That is very unlikely to break. So the maximum Nifty can go back is 14,250, I think, because from now onwards this 14,250 will act as a good support. You can see these highs were created at 14,250s. Now as the market has gone up above that value, that will act as a good resistance, and today also it took support four times, and when that value was broken, it gave a high momentum. That's a good indicator that that point will be acting as a good resistance when the market is coming below. And you can see considerable support is added at 14,300. Out of this 20 lakh open interest, 17 lakh is added today, and at 14,250, almost 95% of the open interest are added today itself. On Monday, what you have to check is what is the change in open interest at 14,350, 14,400, etc. That will give the indication of the uptrend. Coming on to Bank Nifty lacks clarity. It was taking support at 32,000 for so many times, but there was no real bullishness in Bank Nifty today. It may be due to the continuous upward movement, and it may be consolidating between 32,000 and 32,200. So we need a really good news in Bank Nifty like HDFC Bank, Axis Bank, ICICI Bank, or Kotak Mahindra Bank to move the Bank Nifty up on Monday. And coming on to option chain analysis in Bank Nifty, call option sellers are coming active in the 32,500 range. I think there is considerable resistance at 33,000 and also 32,500. And in this range, 32,200 to 32,500, there is addition of change in open interest in call option. And coming on to downside, you can see at 31,000 itself, the put option sellers are exiting their position. And if Bank Nifty comes down, 31,500 can act as a good support. It is having some good amount of put option sellers. So that's all for today. You can join our Telegram group for live updates. I'll be posting the link below this video, and also we will be making another video on Sunday on our predictions on next week. So till then, goodbye. Have a good day.